Is my fullrmc subscription account and data are safe on the cloud or not? This is a question that we frequently been asked, and the answer to that is absolutely. Any machine, any subscription, any fullrmc subscription that we sell is protected in 3 layers of protection. And the 3 layers are cloud-based layers, and they are worldwide known to protect any website and any server like that, like this one, from a plethora of attacks that are commonly used by hackers over the web. So let's describe all of these. Any subscription has a DDoS mitigation layer, and a DDoS stands for Distributed Denial of Service, and that DDoS layer will prevent any hacker or any automated way of hacking into your web service. That is a common way of denying a service for a website that is used nowadays. And with our cloud partners, all our fullrmc machines are using a DDoS mitigation service provided by the cloud and that we provide to our subscribers free of charge. And that will prevent your machine from being attacked by hackers in an automated manner. The second layer of protection is a cloud firewall. That cloud firewall, by default, if you do not tell us what you want, it is permissible. It allows all machines and all IPs to get to your service or to your server or to your machine. Unless they are doing, again, a DDoS attack, then that's automatically going to be denied and blocked. But this firewall, we can, based on your request, set a range of IPs or set a certain IP addresses to access the machine. And if your machine is not pinging the server from that IP address, the service, your subscription, is not going to be seeing your machine ping it. So no one can access it except you. Now, the third layer of protection is the authentication safeguard. And this is what we're going to test in here, and we're going to show you how it works. So I am logged in here to tutorial@fullrmc.com. It's an admin account. And if you scroll down when you are in the Preferences tab, which is this one, if you scroll down a little bit to the admin console, you have the authentication safeguard. And this gives you the preferences that you can adjust to do that authentication safeguard. So remember, with great power comes great responsibility. The default settings for an authentication safeguards are probably the most common ones, but you can definitely change that. So let me explain those for you. The authentication safeguard, all what it does is whenever someone is trying to log into an account with multiple failed attempts, the authentication safeguard will block the account, so will lock it technically. So if I am trying to log in to tutorial@fullrmc.com or any account, welcome@fullrmc.com, a set number of times within a time span. So let's say here the frequency is 5, the time span is 360 seconds. So 5 failed attempts within a rolling window of 360 seconds. The account will be automatically locked and no one can log into this account anymore until an admin, for example here, this guy here, tutorial@fullrmc.com, is an admin, until that admin or any other admin on the machine unlock the account. So we will check it and you will see it. And the other authentication safeguard is for, again, IP addresses. So if someone sitting somewhere on the machine trying to hack through your accounts, by default, any 20 attempts, any 20 failed attempts to authenticate to any account on the machine within 600 seconds, so 10 minutes, that IP will be banned. So it would be banned from accessing the machine anymore. Again, so you can see something like that. So let's say this 1 point, I don't know, I'm just creating an account, an IP here. So, or it can be an IPv6, whatever. So 10.1.10.2454. Let's say those IPs are banned. And if your machine is having this IP address, then your machine cannot cannot log in anymore until, again, an admin removes that from the banned list, and then you can allow this IP address to authenticate to the machine. So I hope that gives a clear understanding of that. So let me try to authenticate. So currently I am in tutorial at fullrmc.com. I will open another tab. I will log out from here and let me try to do this one. So welcome at fullrmc.com. I will take one core and I will provide a wrong password. So I'm logging in, it says I'm unable to authenticate. fullrmc does not tell you whether this account is right or wrong. It tells you I cannot match the account email with the password, and you still have 4 remaining attempts before I lock that email or that account. The account that fullrmc locks using the safeguard doesn't need to be an actual account on your machine. Any account can be locked. If you're trying to hack any account, it will be locked automatically until an admin unlocks it. So that's a failed attempt. Third, I have 2 more to go, 1 more to go, and now the account is locked. And then it tells you what to do. If you think this is a mistake, then contact your admin and the admin will unlock the account. So let me be here an admin. Logged in. Now let me go to preferences. If I scroll down to authentication safeguard, I see that welcome at fullrmc is banned. So this account will never see the light anymore. It will never be able to authenticate until I remove it from the ban list. And if you scroll down, since this is an active account on this machine, you'd see that this is locked. So all what an admin has to do is to unlock it from here, update the preferences, and it's now unlocked, and it's removed from the authentication safeguard because it's unlocked, because I unlocked it. Now, if I removed it from the authentication safeguard and I didn't unlock it from here, still the account is going to be locked and you cannot authenticate. I need to unlock it from here. The reason why there is a redundancy is because you can unlock any account. Let me say here, this account, Doctor Who at fullrmc.com. I can unlock this guy, even though this guy has no account in here. And if I create this account on this machine, it will be automatically locked until an admin unlocks it. So now I unlocked this account. Let me try to log into this account. And now I can, because it's unlocked. So to rephrase, or at least to summarize, you have 3 layers of protection for your fullrmc subscription. You have the DDoS mitigation layer that prevents any organized attack on the server. You have a firewall layer that you will need to let us know what IP addresses you want to allow to get access to the server and what IP addresses you want to deny access to the server. And those 2 layers will prevent any machine even pinging that server. So they will not even see that there is a service in here. And the 3rd layer is the mitigation layer, the safeguard layer, the authentication safeguard layer. So here I am not an admin, so I cannot see it. Let me log out and be an admin again. I don't know if I write my email right. Yep. And then I go to preferences, and this is it. So one thing I forgot to mention, at any time you can turn off those safeguards if you want to allow everything. But this is really not recommended. So I hope now you understand that fullrmc on the cloud is safe. And remember, to be more safe, you shouldn't share your IP address for the machine with third parties that you don't trust. And protection is relative, or being safe is relative. Remember, you're working on the internet and nothing is really safe on the internet. So you have to be careful about whom you shared your machine URL. You have to be really careful about whom you shared your authentication and logins.